Denise and Kevin scrambled with last-minute preparations. Kev, honey, can you pull the cheese dip out of the microwave? Sure thing, sweetie. Oh, have you seen my vampire teeth? I had them on the dresser. I put them next to your cape and dress shoes. The clock hit 7 p.m., and the first guest rang the doorbell. Denise dropped the needle on the Monster Mash vinyl, adjusted her Marge Simpson wig, and opened the door.
Oh, honey, come look! The Martins are here, and they're Team Rocket from Pokemon!
Guests filtered in all night. Sexy nurses, firefighters, 2 people in a zebra costume, the Mario Brothers, Chappell Roan, the Flintstones, skeletons, and more. Kevin dutifully served punch and his famous vampiric pretzel bites to guests. Denise greeted guests and made sure the karaoke station didn't lull. She got yellow body paint on anything she touched. At 9 p.m., there was a booming knock on the door. Most guests turned to the door quickly out of instinct, but the party continued on. Again, the thunderous knock was so sharp that the needle fell off the nearby record player. Denise resumed the music, reset her wig, and opened the door. She looked out the door to see a zebra.
Oh, I thought you were already inside. Please come in out of the cold. Would you like another beer?
Oh, no.
She leaned over to the zebra's midsection and said,
Let me know if you want a drink in there.
The zebra clopped in, took a dump on the living room, and began to drink straight from Kevin's punch bowl. Hey, not cool, guys. Knock it off, Kevin cried. The zebra ate every one of the vampiric pretzel bites and kicked Denise's china cabinet, knocking it over to shatter every dish inside. It took a second dump in the living room. The loud crash made every guest jump along the walls out of harm's way. Denise said,
Okay, guys, enough's enough. The pair of you have to leave.
The mountain zebra snorted but did not move. Then, all ears heard a loud flush from the hallway bathroom. The bathroom door creaked open, and 2 people in a zebra costume walked out to the living room together. When they saw the pretzel bites were gone, they marched to be face to face with the mountain zebra. It bucked up, whinnied, and stomped its hooves in aggression. The head portion of the costumed zebra duo removed its mask, revealing UFC and WWE World Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar. Then, the torso portion of the costume zebra stood up, revealing UFC and WWE World Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar. All other guests gasped. The weight of the moment sank in, and Denise and Kevin called for all guests in attendance to flee out the front door. Everyone left, except for the Brocks. The mountain zebra spat and hollered, kicking the TV behind it off the wall. It had a fury in its eyes, as if it were solely focused on defeating the costumed duo. The 2 Brock Lesnars stood side by side. Together, they breathed in, raised their fists, and said in unison, Buddy, time to make you earn your stripes.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy Halloween, or who knows when we release this. Just happy normal Monday. It's the Bractagon, the only show that talks about dumb UFC fights. What is it? The only show that talks about hypothetical fights featuring UFC and WWE World Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar, submitted to us by you, the listening audience. I'm Aaron. I'm here with Sean and Cameron. How you guys doing?
Yo.
Very good. I got this question on Instagram. Hey guys, according to the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, the animal responsible for the most injuries to zookeepers is often cited as the zebra.
What?
Due to their aggressive nature and erratic behavior. Powerful kicks, parentheses, strong enough to kill a lion,
Yeah.
and tendency to bite and hold on. While elephants are statistically responsible for more fatalities because of their size and strength, zebras cause more overall incidents with keepers. That said, how many times out of 10 could 2 Brock Lesnars defeat a zebra? They're in a zebra costume, and if the costume comes off, or if the rear Brock lets go of the front Brock's hips, the team of Brocks automatically lose.
Oh, no.
I love your show and think Cameron's hilarious. Can't wait for your take on this
thanks.
question. Candace from Indiana.
Wow.
Cam, you got an
Oh.
admirer. Look at that.
Let's go,
Oh,
man.
hey. Thank you. Thanks, Candace. Oh, man. They have to, like, stay together in the zebra costume?
They have to stay together in the zebra costume.
Oh, boy.
And they have to fight a real zebra from the savannah or plains or wherever.
Oh, man. I'm looking up zebra versus human size. It's basically a small horse. Oh.
But what's this? It's black and white with stripes.
Strange.
It's like a horse, but striped.
An African stripe horse, if you will.
Yeah. I think there was like some attempt to domesticate zebras like around the turn of the century.
That is not going to work.
It did not go well.
Dude, anything that lives in the African savannah has to be stupidly tough.
Yeah.
Stupidly tough. Like every one of those animals is at risk of killing any of the other ones at any time.
Yeah. Well, I think too, like, so the reason we were able to domesticate horses is because they have like a whole like hierarchy thing, you know?
What?
They're like
Oh, yeah, dude. Horses vote. The primary process can be very taxing.
Yeah. The primary.
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
No, like basically
We poison their political system, and now we can ride them.
We got a whole bunch of super PACs. Bunch
Like
of
any-
corporate donors going in.
any herd animal, basically, like we're able to be like train them to see us as like I'm the head horse. But zebras, I don't think have that. They,
No,
I
dude.
mean, they'll stick together to like drink from like a pond or something in the Serengeti, but beyond that, they're just
Fend for yourself.
yeah, a lot of the times. So it doesn't work. They are evil, dude.
Candace didn't specify a place for the fight, so let's just say it's a Halloween party.
I like that.
Okay. Can Brock use
Let's just go
anything
with the
that's in the
question.
house?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Oh, hey, I just happen to have a gun in my safe.
No, I just like anything that he can reasonably use while in a zebra costume.
So he could smash it with a TV is what I'm thinking.
This is where I have a hard time, and I don't know what Candace is thinking, but like I don't know how much front Brock can really use his arms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he can use it as much as it stays in the costume. He doesn't have like sleeves out from the
Oh, he
neck
doesn't
of
have
the
armholes
zebra.
or anything?
Man.
No armholes, but he can still grab onto its head or its back or whatever. He just has to keep the costume on around him.
Man,
Dude.
I gotta tell you, if he's restricted to the costume, 0 times out of 10.
My number
I see
just
this
changed
happening.
How
dramatically.
'Cause he
about
can't-
this?
he
How
can't
about
grab him.
this? How about this? He
Yeah.
can reach. He's allowed to reach an arm out of the mouth hole.
It's nightmare.
Wait, but then how's he going to see?
Just- There you go.
Well, 1 time out of 10 then?
Yeah, I got my answer, but you're not going to like it.
Oh, no. What is it, John?
I think Brock Lesnar wins 1 times out of 10. 1 time.
Okay,
excuse
okay.
me.
I thought
He
you were
wins
doing
1
something
time out of
crazy.
10. And I think the only way he wins is they like manage to pin it to a wall and just suffocate it. And like just kind of lay on it and like punch it in the gut. But like it's going to be a very ugly victory. I thought he had full arms and I was ready to say Brock 9 or 10 times out of 10 just by blunt force trauma to the head. But oh, that is a very different situation.
I like to think that the team of Brocks like turns around and the rear Brock starts kicking backwards as hard as he can.
Finally, I've been waiting to do this in UFC.
Is this a 2-story or a 1-story house? Does it have a balcony that Brock can jump off of and suplex?
whatever you think.
Okay, 2 times out of 10 then.
They just jump off together and land on the zebra.
Yes. What else are you going to do? How would you fight a zebra normally? Like if you didn't have a gun? It's a house, I guess. There's like kitchen knives and things.
Yeah, but even then, it's going to be, although the visual of that is hysterical, is the floppy frame of a zebra with a buff arm holding a knife, like swinging it wildly around. What's our listener's name again?
Candace.
Candace, this is a great question.
A knife is a good idea. There's lots of things like that in that vein, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like a fireplace poker.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Fireplace poker would probably be even better because that's like got weight to it.
Yeah. He could smack it. He could stab it.
This is terrible what we're talking about doing to this zebra. Yeah, you set it on fire. He can like blackmail its
fireplace.
family. He can like
Oh, a dump truck. He could hit it with a dump truck, or like a smaller dump truck. He could run it over like a small one.
you can send him mean texts over a long period of time, eroding his mental health.
Well, you could gaslight it. You could gaslight the zebra. That'd be so funny.
What are you talking about? The lights are on.
Actually, this season it's all about vertical stripes. Horizontal stripes aren't in.
You're so crazy.
Eating disorder. He could give it an eating disorder. That'd be so good.
Jeez.
He could put so many mean notes in its locker.
It feels like we're coming to a consensus on what it would look like if it was in the parameters of Candace's question. If we can get 2 Brock Lesnar's free, you know, they like separate from.
No, that's overpowered. 2 Brock Lesnar's in any question is overpowered
All
for
right.
this show.
All right, hold on. Meet me here. Meet me here.
Let's give one of them COVID.
Let's give the zebra COVID.
And a peanut allergy. And a peanut. Brock Lesnar in a zebra striped morph suit.
What?
You ever seen somebody in a morph
Yeah,
suit?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just one Brock Lesnar in a zebra stripe morph suit.
Yes.
Okay. It's a very stretched morph suit.
I think he beats it 8 times out of 10 in a house.
Dude, it's hard to see though. Out of
Yeah.
a morph
In the
suit.
morph suit?
Yes.
I think that the advantage here goes to the guy that knows what a house is.
But the zebra can see.
Hey. 2 Brocks, but they both have a hand tied behind their back. What does that do for you?
Brock's 10 times out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah. One of them would just go sit down and watch the other one fight a zebra.
Brock's like, oh, take the night off. We'll take it from here.
Never got to watch myself before. Guys, tell me I'm crazy. I don't care. I think you win 7 times out of 10 in the original question.
What? You're
I
crazy.
don't care. That's fine. I'll be crazy tonight. Brock Lesnar knows what a house is. This is an erratic donkey, or it's basically a striped donkey kicking around in a living room. Doesn't know what a house is.
That's the
doesn't know what
problem, dude.
Erratic zebra.
That's the problem. All right, then explain to me how he beats it specifically.
Aaron, their
Okay,
bite is strong enough to break a person's arm.
He has 4 arms in this scenario.
And
Is
one
it
of
like
them
if
can
one
leave
of
the
them-
suit at a time.
Exactly. Also, apparently they're strong enough to kick a lion to death.
You're telling me with enough time Brock Lesnar couldn't kick a lion to death?
I mean,
he
it
absolutely
could
kick a lion to death.
Yes. And there's 4 Brock Lesnar legs.
Can I just hold on? Quick
But
pause
he
on
can
that.
only use one at a time.
If he had steel-toed boots and a lion drank an entire bottle of NyQuil, I'm sure Brock Lesnar is kicking it to death.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not even a question in my mind.
Also, and again, he knows how a house works. For all that matter, like if it doesn't matter, he could lock it in the living room, wait till it goes to sleep, and then stomp it to death.
Okay. I think that's a strategy. I think you're putting too much into this whole, like, it doesn't know what a house is.
What do you mean? He can't open a door.
Wait,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Did you say he's going to lock it in a room and wait for it to starve?
No. He can wait for it to go to sleep, but I like that idea too. He just
wait for it to
hangs
go
out in the kitchen.
He just locks it in one of the bathrooms
Yeah,
and waits for it
walks
to
in.
die.
It's like
Whistling to himself.
the family's outside. He's like, "Hey, good news! I took care of your zebra problem. Bad news: you can't go in the garage for like 5 months."
You just hear like the poor death rattle of a zebra coming from the garage.
What's that sound? Rats. We have rats. Don't worry about it. Don't go in there.
That's awful.
Okay, you know what? Can I
That's
just
horrible.
can I say this? We
Yeah.
all live in the modern world. You can have your dream home. Everything is exactly as you want it. Everything's perfect. Great neighborhood, great schools for the kids, big TV, great yard. But right in your living room, there is a zebra in its last hours. Only you can see it. The home is free. It's paid off. But every time you walk downstairs, that zebra is going to be braying and screaming as
Can
it
it
dies.
touch you, or is it just like a ghost?
It can touch you, but it can't touch anyone else in your family, and no one else in the world knows it's there except for you.
Will it die eventually?
It'll die and then immediately start over.
Oh.
Can I hear it from
Yeah.
any room in the house?
You could hear it from whatever room you could reasonably hear it making noises.
Yeah.
So, like, you'd have to explain to your wife why you're wearing earplugs every night.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Cameron, your dream home in this economy
Forget
paid
it.
off?
Forget it. I wouldn't be able to live there.
That would
Not with
bother
the
you that
grace of
much?
a dying zebra 24/7.
This is convenient because Cameron's dream home has a separate donkey room.
Yeah.
I can't put it in the donkey morgue, you mean? I have to
Can
keep
I put
it there?
it? Can I build a soundproof room around it?
No.
It's
Well,
just
I-
in the room that you would like to watch TV.
I guess you could, but then
Huh.
you would have to explain. You would have to explain to all your loved ones, like, why
Hey,
you
I
have a
have
zebra-sized
psychosis.
sound chamber in the middle of the living room.
Well, I made a deal with a witch or something.
Aaron, could you do
Uh,
it? You have a beautiful home now.
I would try.
This one's paid
Imagine
off.
if a dying zebra was in the middle of it.
You would try?
I would, of course, I would try.
No, there's no try. You have to accept it or not.
Yeah, I would accept
What's
it.
the consequence? What's the consequence if you step out of it? If you say,
Wait.
"Dear entity that gave me this, I don't want to do this anymore."
You know what? If you contact the entity will let you out of the contract, but you must beat the zebra to death with your bare hands and feet. That is the only way to end it.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
I do think I could choke a zebra.
Yeah, that's a wild thing
A
to
di-
say.
A dying ghost zebra?
Yeah,
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
choke that.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
want that to
Like,
be
it would-
on your gravestone, Sean. I do think I could choke a zebra.
That is not even in the top
Sean
10
Mc-
wildest things I've said this show. For the record, I would do it. I'd learn to live with the zebra. I'd put music on. I'd
You're
throw a
insane.
blanket over it.
You're crazy.
There's a lot of bands that it would just kind of blend right in.
Oh yeah. Why are we listening to so much Creed? Don't worry about it, darling. Can you take me home?
Okay, we're back to the question. In this scenario, Brock Lesnar, the zebra duo, is allowed to go outside, go to their shed, find a big old bucket of pesticide, throw it in the room, and just say, enjoy.
What? The zebra's not just going to eat raw
Okay.
pesticides.
Sure he will.
Is there a shotgun in the
No,
shed?
he's not. Are they stupid?
It's a zebra.
I found an old World War II Luger in the among my grandfather's things. Like, can I use this?
No Lugers, Cameron. How many
Okay.
times have we said on this show?
We said it once. We said
No
it 1,000
grandpa's
times.
Lugers.
Oh,
Sean.
Yeah.
Cast iron skillet.
As a zebra weapon?
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
That's a great weapon.
Yeah.
That's an awesome weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Brock Lesnar wins 1 times out of 10.
No.
One time. I did it twice now. Dude, he can't see. If he can get his hand on
He
it,
can
fine.
see.
He can't see through the hole.
It's
Because that's where his
poorly.
arm is. Does he have eye holes?
Yes. I've never said he doesn't have eye holes.
Oh, I thought the eye holes were the mouth.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I did say that. Let's say that there's a mouth and let's say that there's eye holes.
All right, so he can use the one arm and have eye holes?
Yes.
5 times out of 10.
I said like 50-50 is as high as I would take it.
Yeah, that's a perfect 50-50.
But Sean, what if the zebra is blindfolded?
Brock Lesnar wins 10 times out of 10.
Really? I said 7.
Dude, if it can't see, it's just going to be kicking around wildly. Brock has to get out of the way, wait for it to tire itself out, and then bludgeon it to death with that pan.
Then it's zebra steaks for everyone, boys.
And the zebra ghost arrives in the living room, and a witch gives you a free home. It's the Brock to God, Sean Cameron. You know the drill. Join us next week. The inventor of the biathlon, Gustav Dreisen, is coming on the show. He's here promoting his new book. What am I going to do with all these extra guns and skis I have laying around? We'll see you next time.
No, it's a sport. Trust me.
No, yeah, I'll give you a good deal on him too. I'll give you a discount.
No, officer, I'm training for a sport.